Hey guys, so I want to get on here and clarify something because I'm sure someone's going to come back and say something. But I think my last video, the one where I go to Ross for the first time and I talk at the end, I talk about how I wasn't affected by what was going on in the world. I didn't mean I'm not affected in the sense of overall. I'm a black woman in America. Of course, I'm affected. I'm a woman who the men in the world want to take away our rights. They think they have the right to vote on things about our bodies. Yes, I'm affected. I have a daughter I've raised. I'm definitely affected. I was talking about in the sense of like food stamps and then people who are asked to work for free. That's what I was talking about. So I just wanted to touch on that in case somebody came back and was like, "You're not affected?" Yes, I am affected, of course. So this is kind of a rant video. Just, tapping into different things. But there was a video, which I haven't even seen the video, but I guess there's a woman who says that she would drop her friend if her friend told her that she was cheating. And there's some different views I have about this. My first view is most of y'all would not leave a man if he cheated on you. You'd give him a first chance, a second chance, which you shouldn't, but we've all done it. Not all. A good portion of us have done it. But you would get rid of your girlfriend if she told you she was cheating on her husband or significant other. That sounds insane. Like, no, you guys. Now, this is where I'm iffy about it, depending on the friend. So this is a situation where they come to you and they're like, yeah, I did X, Y, and Z. You can tell them how you feel about it. You can tell them how you feel it's not morally right. Have a discussion about it. I don't think you should end a friendship over it. I also don't think, though, that the person who's cheating should involve their friend. People who lie and say they're with that friend, or granted, I'm pretty sure guys do it all the time, but ladies, no. Me personally, I wouldn't want my friend to lie and say she was with me, and then your husband's like, yeah, remember when? And I'm like, where did we go? No, I don't like that situation. So the other thing that I did think about is, can you trust this person with your husband or your man? And there's different situations. There's the female who cheated on her husband or significant other, and maybe it was just one time, or it's a isolated situation. And then there's the person who you have to side eye and you're like, but would they possibly do this to me? And that person, I say, get rid of. That's the friend I would get rid of. Because if I can't trust you, I already, am probably feeling some type of way about him, but then I can't trust you either. No, I'm not doing that. That's my take on that. You guys, to be so quick to throw away a friend but keep a man, I'm not feeling that. Okay, so next thing. If you don't have to get on a plane right now, do not get on a plane right now. I feel like you guys are putting a lot of trust in man. A little bit too much trust in man. There are literally workers who have to do double and triple the work because other people are not showing up because they're not being paid, rightfully so. They need to not show up. So that's putting a lot more pressure on them. We're talking about you're in a plane, air traffic control. This is a big deal. They're already talking about shutting down. So that's the other thing I was going to say. If you're somewhere and you're not home, you might want to head home because it's looking real shady right now. And you don't want to get to the holidays and you're stuck somewhere. You don't want to be stuck somewhere, period, where you have to drive 3 days to try and get back home because that's the only way to get home. And then you have to think about it. If everybody's stuck, if a lot of people are stuck, everyone's going to be trying to rent a car to get home, the people who can. If you're in a whole other country, I don't even know where to touch on that, but I'm just saying, pay attention to what's happening as far as flying goes. If you could get home right now, if you could limit don't buy no tickets. If you don't already have one, don't go buy one, because this ain't the time right now. It's really not. And that brings me to my next topic. Babies. Does this seem like a good time to have babies? To get pregnant? I just don't think it is. There's so much going on right now. I'm sad. I'm looking at my child like, I want to apologize. Like, I'm sorry. I brought you into this and I don't know where it's going. I don't know what the world's going to look like for my grandchildren. It is such an uncertain time. And I'm not saying that that means you stop living, but it just seems diabolical to be like, really go get pregnant right now. I mean, daycare costs, living costs. If you have a female child compared to a male child, if your partner leaves and you're on your own, if you are on food stamps, like anything, and this is what people don't realize, you have to work with food stamps. I don't know why people just assume people are sitting on the couch twiddling their thumbs. Like, you do work when you have food stamps. I don't understand this way of thinking. If I could go back and make it where I didn't have a child till I knew she wouldn't be in a struggle position ever, well, she probably wouldn't be here because I pretty much fought and struggled the whole time. Her life didn't look like that, and there's a lot that she, of course, didn't see. But there's a girl on TikTok. Her name is April Buckles. I think that's her last name. And she's just making this soft, cushy, nice world for her child to come into. She just had her son. And I'm thinking, that's what we should be striving for when you're having a baby. Not struggle. Not, oh, we're about to be in poverty forever. You know, like, I just don't think, I think we selfishly have children. I don't think people are thinking hard enough about what goes into raising a child. And it's not over when they're 18. My daughter is about to be 19 in college. And unless I want to be some heartless parent, which I'm not, and I love my kid, I'm still a parent. I'm still supporting her in some kind of way. I still worry. When she goes out, luckily I have the kind of child who she'll text and say, Mom, I'm back home, or I'm on my way home, or I'm with so-and-so. So if I ever had to look for her, I know who she was with. But there's a lot that goes with parenting. I've said this, I know, many a times. I've said this in other videos, but I can't stress it enough, especially right now in this climate. Please think twice. Think 3 times. Think 4. Write down pros and cons. Look at who you're having a child with, because you're linked to them forever. Forever. Like, this is not some temporary situation. You just really have to think hard about the choices that you're making right now, because you can see this world is being flipped, turned upside down. Healthcare, all of these things. So please pay attention. I'm not saying just sit and watch the news and be drowned in it, but pay attention to what's happening and make, better decisions based off of what you're hearing that's happening in the world. So that's my opinion on these things. I just had to come on here and rant because they came to my mind and I was like, I have to share how I feel about these things. But you guys can comment below how you feel about these things. Let me know. Everyone be nice to each other in the comments. And I'll see you guys next video.